Hallelujah, my gorgeous Virgo. Hallelujah. I'm saying this because I'm so excited when it comes to you and when it comes to this particular week. Because when it comes to this particular week, you need to understand that it's a lot about the return of a Virgo, my gorgeous Virgolini. It's all about your own comeback. From the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, something incredible is going to happen. Something amazing is going to happen to you. And this is why I'm saying that this is going to reflect on you, realizing like some kind of turning point is going on here. But at the same time, it's about like, oh my God, this really positive, beautiful, gorgeous experience which you are going to have. You're going to like kind of find yourself going somewhere and doing something that you were like so negative about, and you were thinking about this for so long, and you were so scared and negative and almost depressed like every single time when you kind of were thinking about you facing this stage of your life. It's you finally facing something like that you were running away from like a big mama for so long, so now the wonderful thing which is going to happen, a beautiful beautiful turning point, is at that moment in time when you kind of deal with this issue or problem that you were like kind of maybe even subconsciously running away from or consciously running away from, but it's to do with something that was worrying you, making you feel bad, making you feel negative, and making you feel depressed. And now this is really going to surprise yourselves. This is really going to surprise you. So when I say that you're going to find yourself like going somewhere, you're going to be worrying about it, and oh my God, what's going to happen? Oh my God, it's going to turn out to be probably one of the most beautiful and enchanted experiences of your enchanted experience of your entire life. Do you get me? It's going to be probably one of the most beautiful, most gorgeous, most enlightening, most enchanting experiences in your life. Very important. This is going to be, of course, it's turned out to be really positive for you. It's going to surprise you. But the determination which you are going to have, it's like on one hand, a big, massive, annoying problem is going to come to an end, and you did not even realize how much this problem was affecting your life until this comes to an end. Hallelujah. And then on another note, my gorgeous Virgolini, this is going to reflect on you like becoming really excited, like becoming really daring, like becoming really adventurous. And you will know that there is an important step now that you are going to need to make. The natural, organic next step when it comes to this is going to be indeed obvious to you. You will know which step are you going to be able to make, the particular step which you couldn't have done before unless this problem was resolved. Bye bastard, now it's resolved, now it's gone, so now you can carry on with what you want to carry on in your life, my gorgeous Virgolini. And for once in your life, put yourself as a number one, because there are going to be 2 or 3 things that you're going to be dealing with that are connected to other people in your life who you love so much. That's fine, you can deal with this problem, you can help these people and all that, that's brilliant. But you have to put yourself as a number one, and you need to understand the more you put your precious energy towards yourself right now, the more you're gonna gain out of it, and not only when it comes to this week, but then when it comes to the next year. This week is gonna be really important, more than you can possibly imagine. So not only you're gonna like feel your call, this is to do with your calling, my gorgeous Virgolini, and it's to do with you becoming daring and adventurous and excited now to make an important step, an important move. As soon as you make that step, as soon as you make that move, all I can say to you, the next 16 days, 1-6, are gonna be so completely different to what you could have possibly imagined them to be. The next 16 days, there is so much which is going to be happening in your life. There is so much that it's going to become obvious to you, and there are going to be so many signs which are going to be pointing towards like you needing to hurry up with some kind of a plan of yours, and do not ignore this whatsoever. So the next 16 days are going to be very important, and do not ignore to pay attention to signs and messages, because this guidance are gonna be completely out of this world. This brave move and this step that you're gonna make, this in itself, it's gonna be, it's gonna bring an ultimate happiness into your life. And I know I'm talking about it right now, but then October 2024, yes, I said October 2024. Where did I go? Woo, Sasha, come back, darling. Even Elizabeth, look, my little Elizabeth is all moving. Yeah, October 2024, it's gonna be the time where your life is gonna be completely different to what your life is right now. You're gonna be enjoying a massive change, and you're going to be so much more happier and so much more optimistic. It's a lot to do with you being content with your life more than anything else. And all this, it's about you like really understanding and realizing the seriousness of the certain project in your life. It's to do with the specific project, by you making a move, by you making that important step. It's about you realizing an importance of some kind of a project that you've had on your mind for so long, but only now you can do something about it. You're gonna become passionate, my gorgeous Virgolini, and I absolutely love this in so many different ways. Absolutely remarkable indeed, my gorgeous Virgolini. And also, when it comes to the beginning of this week, there is somebody in your life who needs help. Yeah, somebody in your life needs help, and that particular person means to you a lot. It's one of the main people in your life, one of the most important people in your life I'm talking about. So somebody like so important to you, it's going to need help, needed help for a while, but they don't want to say it, or they're embarrassed to say what exactly this help is all about. Please try to work out who this is, because you are the one who can help to that person indeed. And also, when it comes to the midweek, my gorgeous Virgolini, you're really gonna be at the moment in time when you find yourself wondering why certain things didn't manifest. Listen to me very carefully. The moment in time at around the midweek, you find yourself wondering why certain things didn't manifest. Something is going to trigger this. You're either going to look at someone, or you're going to look at a specific situation in somebody's life, and then it's going to remind you of what you were trying to do or what you were doing, and it didn't turn out to be that way. It really depends how this is going to happen. But the bottom line is that you're going to find yourself like wondering about why certain things didn't manifest. Now, this is important to remember. You have to really understand that you are gonna realize at that moment in time where the untapped potential is. An untapped potential. When you realize that the certain things didn't manifest, these things that didn't manifest are not going to manifest just yet until you realize which untapped potential you are ignoring. You are ignoring this. And it does not have to be necessarily untapped potential. It could be something that it comes to you naturally. This is like a God's gift, baby. It's like a blessing. Maybe you were painting before, and now you just then you just stopped, and this comes to you naturally. Maybe you used to sing before. Maybe your voice was like a big mama, maybe your voice was like great, maybe voice is amazing and you used to sing before, and now you stopped singing. There is some kind of part of you that needs to come out. There is some kind of part of you, and this is not going to come to you, oh my God, now suddenly I'm thinking about this missing part of myself. No, baby, no. You've been thinking about this for a while. It came to you every now and then it would poof, it would go. It would be gone. Plop, gone. Do you see what I mean? So you were thinking about that every now and then. So this is to do not necessarily with it's to do with an untapped potential, but it's also to do with the missing part of you that you must reconnect with, because if you don't, then it's going to take ages for those things to manifest that you wanted to manifest in the first place. I know it sounds weird, but this is the way you need to respond to your spirit. So you're going to realize exactly what that is, because that is going to be on your mind. And I'm telling you that you need to consider that really, really seriously. First of all, you need to work out what this is, and then you need to bring this into your life. And even if that doesn't have anything to do with absolutely anything that's going on in your life that you're focusing on right now, problems, issues, blah, blah, it doesn't matter. This is needed for your own balance. It's difficult to explain, but you will see that within the next few weeks, you know, there were like certain things that are gonna happen to you that are really gonna shake you up in the best possible way. You know, it's gonna awake you, but it's also gonna point you towards the directions that you would never kind of be part of if you didn't take this seriously to start with. Now the time is right. You've got everything you need to do, and the bottom line is that you are, my gorgeous Virgolini, making really, really wise choice here. See here? So just remember this. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Virgolini, it's like, oh my God, what is going on here? An unexpected ending we have, okay? A surprise change we have. And on top of that, we have a sudden shift as well, okay? So first of all, at the end of this week, you are gonna become aware of this unexpected ending, and this in itself, it's like gonna be followed with surprise changes, and that in itself is gonna create this beautiful and sudden shift. It is not about unexpected ending, because what is gonna come to an end needs to come to an end, has to come to an end. It is not about surprise changes, you know, but it's not about sudden shift even. So what is this all about? It's about the idea which you are going to have at that moment in time. It is the idea which you are going to have instantly, and that particular idea which you are going to have instantly, this is something that you have to be honest with yourself. This is something that you need to understand, you need to take on really seriously. And this idea also, like, to start with, you will not know, almost like it's going to seem like kind of impossible for you to do this, but there is a reason why you have this idea. And then the reason why this is going to seem like a little bit impossible is because, you know, this is really going to take you by surprise, okay? And you have been subconsciously prepared this for a while, my gorgeous Virgolini. And when it comes to that particular idea which you are going to have, you know, that idea, the answer to that idea is in the past, like a long time in the past. I know it sounds crazy, but the answer to that idea is what was happening in your life a long, long time ago in your past. And as soon as you realize this is going to help you to make like kind of an important decision, and the right decision, and that in itself is going to be consisting of you knowing exactly what do you need to walk away from and what do you need to move on from your life at this stage in order to make this happen. And this in itself, it's more like you kind of maybe walking away from some kind of collaboration or something that you wanted to do, because I can see like a few different people being involved here. Whatever this is going to be the right decision indeed. And also, my gorgeous Virgolini, when it comes to the end of this week, you know, you are gonna need to have an important conversation with somebody who is very close to you, one of the main people in your life. Something that's gonna be bothering you so much, something that's gonna be getting on your nerves, something is gonna be irritating you a little bit. it. And almost as if somebody who's so close to you, so important to you, is doing something to themselves that no, baby, no, they shouldn't be doing this to themselves. So things have like kind of escalated, or things have like kind of things started to escalate. So this is what you're gonna remember. This is what you need to remember, my gorgeous Virgolini, that there is going to be like a very intense conversation that you are going to have with somebody, and that particular intense conversation, it looks like you're going to be angry and upset about something, and it's to do with somebody who's so close to you, who you love so much, is doing something really crazy to themselves. And this was on your mind, this has been on your mind, and now this is really kind of gonna go on the next level when it comes to this week. So you are gonna find this really challenging when it comes to you having an important conversation, but you have to do this because you are the only one who can make it such an impact on that person's life that they can do something about it. For the love of God, you need to do something about it, because if that person like carries on to do what they are doing, it's like, it's not gonna be good, you know what I mean? So this is my little warning that you do need to kind of like take this conversation very, very seriously indeed. It's okay, it's gonna turn out to be okay. You're gonna play an angelic role in that person's life, so there's nothing to worry about whatsoever. Okay, my gorgeous Virgolini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.